just smears or spinach or there's spaghetti models and empty rum bottles, and sometimes Louis says hi. Hey, Louis. But you don't get no hurries and don't have no worries, cause we're drunk donkey nationwide. Everybody now. Minds weather page. You know he'll be tracking every move that makes. You know it's minds weather page. You know he won't let us all get blown away. Did I ever tell you the story of the drunk donkey? Once upon a time, there was this weather woman. You can come as a pilot, you stay kind of quiet, but you know you love watching mice play. Put your grown head shirt on, watch it live on your phone, and drink drunk donkey beer all day. You got it. Mike's weather page. You know he'll be tracking every move that makes. You know it's Mike's weather page. You know he won't let us all get blown away. Is that Blobby Bobby? I think that's Juicy Jerry. Yeah, Mike, throw a party, man.
Barely. We did it. All right. Man, we were struggling here. I didn't think we were going to make it on time. Look at that. We did it. We did it. All right. What's up? It's Friday. Sometimes Louis says hi, so that's the guy we grabbed today. Louis. And yeah, I think we're working. We look good, Shelly. Favorite music, Loretta Reed? Good. I like that song. Sometimes Louis says hi. Well, we're in that Christmas week here where everything is like catching up. I don't know about you all, but I have a lot to do in a short time to get there. But we got a little weather to talk about today. We'll talk a little bit about weather, right, Bill? What's up? Morning, Bill. Morning, RD. What's up, James, Kelly, Ellen? Morning. We had a great time at the parish train ride. I posted a little bit about that. Steve, good morning from Gulfport. Louis just chilling. It was muggy in 70s this morning. 73 this morning. Like muggy. Got a new fire pit for the front yard, and I was putting it together before Sarah's bus. And sweating a little bit. That was my morning walk. Cleaning carpets this morning. So we got a little bit to talk about. Of course, big news yesterday. I want to mention that, of course. Let me close the window here. And, of course, Greg Biffle. I posted that, obviously, yesterday. And that was big news. And very sad. If you know, I'm a big NASCAR fan. I grew up watching Greg Biffle. Last year, I learned he became a fan of the page, and he would comment on our page. So, you know, hurt a little bit more. And just sad, very sad. Whole family gone. So, definitely thinking of that today, and Christmas time is very, very sad. And he was such a big part of Helene last year in the mountains and rescuing with Garrett and Cletus. So just wanted to point that out. We did have a post here. I found it this morning. One of the posts he responded back to last year, early in the year. If you remember the No Sleeves Nation I had a picture of Sarah, and he liked it and even commented, "Welcome to the crew, Sarah." So that was pretty cool. So just wanted to mention that and let everybody know that my heart definitely hurts for that terrible tragedy yesterday, for sure. Oh, ABC! I saw on ABC yesterday. Over in I was over at Live Now Fox and Fox 35 when the news came out. I didn't share much yesterday because obviously that was the big story. So I'm going to post today. Had a great meeting with the folks at Fox yesterday in their studios. So, but saw some ABCs, older ABCs over there around Lake Mary, and I laughed a little bit because that's where we're going later. We're getting ready for our Christmas party today. So Julie went there yesterday with Emily, and they bought a candy cane of Fireball, and they're doing these little shots for the Christmas tree. And they actually put ribbons around these little shot glasses and the Fireball, and they're going to be decorating a Christmas tree with those for our Christmas party. So Emily helped pick out what she thought the adults would like, because she's only 20. But anyway, yes, very sad, Gisela. Hey, John, what's up, buddy? Morning, Miss Joy. What's up, Teresa? So big thanks, ABC Fire and Water Spirits, for big supporters of Mike's Road page for many, many years. One of our first big sponsors that appreciated, what we did, and really always remember that for sure. Also, yesterday I was over at my buddy Josh and over at JCO and Wheeling. We had a little bit more to add on the Storm Chaser. So not only did I go to Live Now Fox, I also got my Storm Chaser worked on a little bit. So appreciate it, Josh, for hooking me up and adding one more cool thing to the truck. So the truck is perfect right now. Perfection. So when did 20 happen? What's that there, Loretta Reed? Clydesdale. Yep, look like a Clydesdale. Emily, what's up? Good to see you. Yeah, we're going to be sharing all the videos. I got a cool little video, and Emily Stone is in it. I got the video ready to go. I got all my pictures to post from yesterday, but I got a behind the scenes video.
Everybody, I'm in the studio.
Showing the studio. I did a little video.
Fox, and here in Orlando, incredible.
Here's the neon sign when you first walk in. So I'll be excited to share that. It was I think we were there for 3 or 4 hours. I didn't get home until 7:30. No snorkel yet. They're right at reading. So anyway, we'll say goodbye to Louie. Do a screenshot. Talk a little bit about weather. And listen, you're going to see some news pretty soon. I'm going to be doing a little bit of Santa coverage on Fox for Christmas Eve. So I'll be posting some of that again as we helped Santa track the weather on Christmas Eve. No drinky for Mimi, because I got to help Santa. I'm like air traffic control for Santa Claus. That's like a very important title. That's air traffic controller. And my dad was an air traffic controller back at Patrick's Air Force Base back in the 50s. So it's pretty ironic, right? I mean, an untrained air traffic controller, but I'm helping Santa. I did put some lights on the horns. Yes, Christmas lights. They're not Wheeling lights, but they're good enough. They're battery operated lights. Here's weather in a nutshell. We got a front coming through, a little bit of rain down south, muggy out there, heavy rain up north, big low pressure, a lot of winds, big high wind warnings in the northeast today, big fire risk out west, more atmospheric river, Nothing in Florida. Here is the current radar. We got some severe thunderstorm warnings here in parts of Pennsylvania into New York right now. This is going to continue throughout the day. So kind of a rare thunderstorm kind of day. Dave Waters, good morning. So there's that. That's current radar. Here's the latest Storm Prediction Center map showing you the dark green area for some severe thunderstorms, which is happening right now. North Carolina all the way up through Jersey today. Here is your wind map showing you everybody in the Northeast is under some sort of a wind advisory, either high wind warning, high wind advisory, lake advisory. Got some advisories down in the Carolinas. Across the mountains, we have a lot of winds. This wind was all that big wind. We had 100-mile-an-hour wind gusts a couple days ago out west in Wyoming, 144. So, Teresa, maybe you did. Did you know William Boylan? I think he did I think he worked there 8 years. Morning, Mr. Harold. Morning, Miss Tammy Harvick. Morning, Aaron Baker. A lot of burn bans around Florida. Yes. Morning, Cindy over in Brew Crew. Gotcha, Shelly. Yeah, I was logged into my Boylan account, so I wasn't able to. But we're all good now. All right, so let's talk about a couple things. Here is a particularly dangerous situation out west. They say it's very rare. First time Colorado's ever had a PDS fire danger. This is around Boulder, Fort Collins area. This is just west of Denver. So everything lines up for these situations. Number one, you need wind. You need very low humidity, and that's pretty much it. When you have solid winds, low humidity, that's just things are very dry, and that sparks fires and lets them spread. So they're going to be watching for this today. Particularly dangerous situation with wildfires out in Colorado. Yesterday rains. We had a tease. I saw some sprinkles in Orlando. It was a welcoming tease, but overall coverage was very sprinkle-ish. Panhandle got a bunch in the Pensacola, Mobile area, northeastward. Gulfport got 0.01, Steve. But 0.02 in the Tampa area. That's Mother Nature just being silly. She's like, no rain for you. Teresa got rain. Yeah, we did have a big bubble of rain. Remember I posted it? Kind of went up this way. Kind of got this whole area early in the morning, but all this fizzled out. It's so dry over here that it just fizzled out the time it got close to the coast. So you had rain here, but it didn't make it here. Latest drought information came out yesterday. We get a new one of these every Thursday. And look, we've still got red. We still got dark orange. 67.767. 67% of Florida is in some sort of a D1, D2, D3, D4 drought. That's up from last week. Last week it was at 65.9. Now it's 67.7. We did get a little bit less on the D3, D4. Now it's down to 3.5. So a little bit less. Overall more. Same pretty much. East Coast has absolutely just rocked the rain this summer. The reason hurricanes never impacted the U.S. is because that's why the East Coast got the rains. High pressure flow. Here, let me show you this. Let's open this image up here. This is weather in a nutshell, but for the year, here comes August. We get a cold front, and it lingered off the East Coast, weakened the Bermuda High. That kept the flow of everything this direction pretty much the whole year. And what it also did was allow the flow to continue and the East Coast of Florida. But then because of that flow, we ended up with a high, which prevented rains on the east side and northern part of the upper Gulf. So the same flow that kept the hurricanes away from the East Coast, at least, not Jamaica, was because of this lingering front line that just lingered August and September, and everything just curved like a force field, right? So that was pretty wild weather story for last season. Nobody can predict where the high pressure is going to set up. That's for sure. 3/8 of an inch. That's pretty good, Steve. Pinellas County, Florida. Who's that? You guys watch Pinel's podcast and my buddy Mark? A lot of fun. He from Dillon, Colorado via Sea Springs via Sarasota. Merry Christmas. Hey, Merry Christmas. Merry rain in the mountains, Loretta Reed. Is it cold up there? Oh my God, you're in Denver. How do you say your name? Kabi. What is that? Morning, Ryan Anderson. Merry Christmas, Ellen. We will have a great Christmas. I hope you do too. Hope you do too. So anyway, we're dry over here. Drought, current drought. Here's your temperatures. Now listen. This has been the year of adjectives and engagement and a lot of social media shenanigans. Torchmas. I don't know. Is that... Whoa, why did I put UK up there? There's a typo. I have a standard... I have two fonts that I use, and on my drawing program, I copy and paste the two fonts, the Christmas AM, and then that UK is the text I use a lot. And it's a UK model, but I copy and pasted it over to use the font, and I didn't realize the UK was over Kentucky. Is there a University of Kentucky? Maybe that's right where the UK is. UK? You okay? So anyway, this is Christmas Day highs. 80s in South Florida. A couple, not a lot. 80s in South Texas. We got 70s kind of far north. Yes, there are 70s. But is that bad? I don't know. Wake up temps are in the 50s for us. 60s down in Miami. Wake up temp is 71 for the Keys. So if you want to get away from the heat, go to Key West on Christmas. 71 for your wake up temp. So I don't know. Is that bad? Who knows? It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not Torchmas. Is it Torchmas? London? I don't know. Okay, well, hey, if it's warm, if 70's warm, then it is Torchmas. There's a lot of folks getting warm. What else we got? Oh, there's my picture. One of my pictures from yesterday, Emily. I just copied that from X. So I did get to meet all the great DJs. I didn't know they were called digital journalists. DJs are digital journalists. I learned something yesterday. So when you hear a DJ, it's a digital journalist. That's a new profession. I also got to meet Noah from Fox 35 over in Orlando. He's been following the page for a while, so that was cool. You got to give me a tour of the place. So I want to be sharing all that here in a little bit. I did see the sign. I saw the Rudolph one. I didn't see this one, but I did see the Rudolph one about don't be like Rudolph, he's lit or something. So that was a real deal. Interstate 10, Interstate 4, 75, 95, FDOT being silly. So it's a real deal. All right, real quick, rainfall, Euro. We got an atmospheric river, actually out west, real quick, just to kind of show you weather in a nutshell. Here's a big storyline out west. We got more rain. This was a little bit to the south now. I didn't post a rain map. I meant to before I went live, but I forgot. Anyway, so heavy snow, man. The mountaintops of the California, they're going to get like epic. They get like 500 inches of snow. I don't know what they get. My buddy Jonathan Petronella goes out there. They need that snow because that snow melts for the springtime and fills up the water. And anyway, heavy rain out west. Nothing on the East Coast, so they're gonna get another atmospheric river. Next rainfall for anybody. If you look at the next 7 days here, you can see that incredible totals. Right here, let's do 7 day. So there's out west. That's a lot of that converts to snow. But man, you get 20 inches of rain showing up on your QPF. That could be like, technically, it could be 200 inches of snow, technically. This is just QPF. So when you see 10 inches of rain in the higher mountains, you multiply that by 10 usually, and that's 100 inches of snow. And it happens. And nothing in the south, over the southeast. This is 7 days. This is rainfall through December 26th. There is some signs of some severe weather possibly coming. Here is your excessive rain maps, by the way. Everything's out west. Just to kind of show you what's going on, I guess. just to show you what's lining up out there. More out there. There's today, there's tomorrow, there's Sunday, there's Monday, and there's Tuesday. A lot of rain setting up. So it could be a big problem out west. Mudslides and all that shenanigans. Severe weather. I did see some discussion that we could see some severe weather coming middle part of the upper Gulf in a few days. Let's see if that's panning out on the Storm Prediction Center maps. We have SIP severe. Oh, what the hell's that at? What the deal? What's going on here? That's old. What the hell, man? I don't know. The hell? I don't think that's real, is it? I don't know. That's not. That's got to be a glitch. 1219. That would be for today. No, that's not right. No. GFS has lost its marbles as usual. What the hell? That can't be right. That's for today. There's no way that's correct. No way, Jose. Because we don't see it on Storm Prediction Center. And I don't see where that would be fueled from. There's no front coming or nothing. Okay, let's take a look at CSU for severe storms. I saw, see, here's, oh, it's old. I saw somebody post that yesterday, and I was like, oh, I should probably look into that. And guess what? It's not real because somebody saw that. So here's the real deal. This is day 1 and day 2. Nothing. Day 3. See, I'm glad I looked because it's not real. Day 3, day 8. So maybe something on Christmas Day. What the hell is that? Let's look at Christmas Day. Euro ain't really showing anything. Maybe your front after Christmas. This is the 28th. We got a new model map called AIGFS. It's on Tropical Tidbits now. I am not gonna really worry about it until we see results. So I don't know. I don't really love the GFS. I just don't see any weather to talk about until we see something to talk about. The reason I'm getting steaks, if you were on our brew crew, we'd go live at 9:00, and I ordered some. Oh, never mind. I can't say it. Might be somebody listening. This is New Year's. This is too far away. So there's really no weather to talk about. There's nothing on the horizon. Temperatures we talked about. So that's it. That's all I got to say. big weather out west to talk about. And that's it. There's your December La Nina outlook going towards July, August, September. We might be in neutral, which pretty much means hurricane season could be anything. Flip a coin. Doesn't mean anything. It just means that nothing really. It doesn't mean anything. Because we were La Nina, whatever. There's too much hype about all this stuff. We have storms during La Nina, we have storms during neutral, and we have storms during El Nino. So I'm not really going to go all in on that yet. Because this year was an epic fail when it came to forecasts, right? I'm not dressing the dogs up, chasing the week after Christmas, Steve. Yeah, I believe that. There are some stuff showing. And what I usually do here, we look for 500 millibar velocity, 700. So Euro is really good at that. You can pretty much see where the instability is going to be. And there's going to be heat. Anytime you get heat, which we're going to have heat, there's always that. What am I looking at there? We got to go to US here. There's always that ability or possibility of storms. And let's see here. Yeah, so here's a big cutoff low. Maybe a little front line coming down to 28th. Nothing solid. It's more of a clipper. But then again, you can almost just know that when we have this long stretch of nothing, things are bubbling up for the possible. There's a cutoff low here around the end of the year here. There's a little cutoff low. You can see that right here, and bringing up some storms possible. So that could be a possibility. The 31st, not solid yet, but yeah. I mean, you just know. You know when it's going to be when there's a downtime, then there's going to be something on the horizon because of all this heat. But nothing solid yet. So that's it. Nothing solid yet. Anything else? I got a lot of stuff to do. Got a big annual Christmas party tomorrow. So we're getting things ready for that. Going to ABC. Going to pick up some Jim Beam holiday cheer. Vicky from Redneck Riviera. Where the heck is that at? That's a song, isn't it? Good morning, Valerie Bauer. So let's say hi for a few minutes. If you want us to ask any questions and stuff, now I'll read your little comments and then we're going to go as we say goodbye. I love Christmas parties because you have to get things ready that you've been putting off like a long time. I have some battery operated Christmas lights in a palm tree that for some reason they're supposed to have a timer, but they only last like 2 nights. So I got that ready to go. I'm going to go fix that. Pretty much cleaned up as much as I want out there. I might go sweep off the chairs a little bit more. Got gas for the fire pits. We have 2 fire pits in the back porch and a heater, and we're going to need it. Little secret here, you can go to NFC forecast points and really pinpoint your hourly updates, which is a general idea. It's not always 100%, but it gives you a good idea that we're going to be highs of 75 and lows of 49 on Saturday of our Christmas party. Look at that. No rain. That's awesome. We have a little front coming through today. So tomorrow, look at that. Dew point 55. Awesome. 49 tomorrow night. That's fire pit weather. A little more sunny. What's today? We went out in the water. Ooh, a little windy today. 16. I might take the boys out. We might be going to eat a little lunch here in a little bit. Didn't think we had any wind to worry about today. Maybe a little bit. Might be a little choppy out there. Well, might be canceling the old Hooters idea. Maybe. We're going to have winds rolling in from the northwest. Ugh. Ugh. Not the best boating today. Might be sticking around the intracoastal way. All right, what's up there, Alan? Good morning. Thank you, Steve. Welcome. See you, Coneheads. That's right, 21st, first day of winter is Sunday, officially. Michael Coleman, Merry Christmas. Thank you, buddy. James, thank you, buddy. Cool. All right. Well, we will be live Monday. No Wednesday, obviously. We'll get too close to Christmas. Damn. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see how. I don't know. The water yesterday was like ice. Or no, it was 2 days ago. Let's see. What else can I look at? I can look at. As long as we don't have a small craft advisory today, I'll be okay with that. These marine maps never work very good. Less than a foot. I mean, they're not ever correct. Seas 1 foot or less. How can you have winds at 8 to 13 knots with seas 1 foot or less? Is that even possible? I don't believe that. I never believe these things. Never believe those things. You can go to. I like looking at the euro sometimes. I think that. I wonder. I think the. I think HRR has wave maps too. We can go look at. More zoomed into Florida. Oh, we can actually go to Tampa. Look at this. Tampa. And we can. Oh. Nope. We got wind gusts, so we can look at that. Ah, see, they're not that bad. This is Friday. Today's Friday. Yeah. See, the HRR is not showing much. Maybe it will be nice. This is noon today, right? 19th. 10 though. Yeah. See, it's still 10 mile an hour. But yeah, I don't see any. Let's see if the RRFS has any wind map data. Or nope. So I got to go to Euro. Euro's got good. Oh, I can go back to Florida again. Look at this. We have Tampa. Yes. Does it have waves? Nope. Damn it. Gotta just stick with Florida. Not Arizona. Florida. There we go. Do we have waves on that? Nope. Damn it. We gotta go. Damn it. What the hell, man? What the hell? Central America. We go Gulf. Here we go. It's frustrating me. I got to go southeast. Ocean waves. That's all we got. So here we go. Southeast ocean waves. Drum roll. David Moody, what do you got? 21st shortest day of the year. Yep. We start getting more sunshine, huh? Of course, this ain't loading. It's destiny that they don't want me to know what the temperature or winds are going to be. So anyway, who cares? It is what it is. All right. Well, anyway, hope you all have an awesome weekend. Last weekend to get ready for the holidays, and 22nd is Monday, so you can still order things on Monday and get them shipped. Remember Kmart ad? I shipped my pants. You shipped your pants? I shipped my pants too. The beauty of marketing. I love marketing. That's what I went to school for. Come on, why are we all the way to Tuesday? Get over there. Yeah, Kmart was the best. I shipped SHIPPED. Shipped my pants. And the old guy said, I think I just shipped my pants. Man, this thing's loading slow. What is up? Come on. Jeez. Come on. Man. Anybody cruising coming up? We're going on a Margaritaville cruise in a couple, the 30th. Anybody sailing the Margaritaville cruise? Hey, I don't even care what it is. We're going to make that determination when we get out to the water. Cool. All right. Well, listen, everybody stop chatting. There's like 4 people watching, me and Shelly and 2 strangers. No. Anyway, have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday. All right.